My name is AJ, and for Young Humanists, I serve currently as National Coordinator, and for the local group Central London Humanists, I serve on the committee. So tonight we were at myself and my colleague Verity, who also works with Young Humanists, and also she's a member of Central London Humanists as well. We were both invited to a debate that was being organised by the group World Citizens, and we had a contact through the London Volunteering Network through a friend of one of the organisers, and we thought the topic might be interesting and suitable to our own personal interests in humanism, in philosophy, in atheism, and other related topics, skeptical free thinking. And then also we wanted to find out what World Citizens was, to meet the organisers in person, and to try and see if there could be some synergy between our groups. So the topic of the debate today was relating to cognitive dissonance between atheism and beliefs in spiritualistic practices, horoscopes, the secret / the law of attraction, and those kind of related topics. And we actually had a bit of a debate about how to define some of the terms in that title and the frames of the debate, which is quite interesting. But essentially, it revolved around whether, even though people are professing to have atheist beliefs, they don't believe in a deity, a literal God, is there a vacuum in their belief system, in their lives, in their outlook, that kind of yearns and thirsts for some kind of a mythical narrative, a grand organizing order, some kind of cosmic significance? And is that a natural part of the human condition? And is that tenable? Is that a healthy thing to have? And what can we say about the people that are so maybe spiritual but not religious, atheists, but they may sort of look for superstitions and other kind of patterns or senses of mystery and awe in life? And I think all of these, we were quite interested, myself and my colleague Verity, to contribute to this debate, because we think humanism can really address all of those points and provide humanists with a very healthy dose of mystery and wonder, and what I personally call humanist spirituality, which is a secular approach to spirituality that doesn't need to rely on the existence of a supernatural deity or some kind of intelligent anthropomorphic sentience beyond this universe that then reaches into the physical world and causes miracles to happen or answers our prayers. That's one kind of spirituality and faith and sort of belief in things without evidence. But my belief is that humanist spirituality can feed that part of the soul that many of the people in the debate, the other participants, raised as maybe a justification or as maybe a problem with the atheist stance and kind of a secular, non-religious worldview. It addresses those problems by providing and by recognizing that emotional sort of sensibility aspect of human nature is perfectly normal, and we're not sort of calculating automatons in a completely logical, infallible, logic chopping and arithmetical machines. We use gut instinct, we have a lot of self-justifications. Just the way our psychology works has a lot of very rough edges around it and shortcuts and approximations, and we shouldn't shy away from that. We should recognize that, and also maybe recognize what that does to our ability to cogitate, and how that may affect our biases and the way we perceive and understand the world and events around us, and try and compensate and calibrate for that, which I think is entirely within a scientific understanding, a rational approach to living life, and also to the humanist worldview. So that's what I hope at least we contributed to the debate as humanists here today. Yeah, I think, this is our first time meeting the World Citizens organisers, and I think the future could hold many more events like this. I mean, today was a kind of a group discussion debate where the whole audience was split into two groups depending on their initial positions, and some changed positions afterwards during the debate. We didn't have set speakers as such, and then the next time we might want to try and do that and have sort of prepared speeches and then times and then maybe point information, audience debate and participation from the floor, as well as also maybe a chair of the debate, and then votes before and after. There's many ways that we can take this, and I think it's great to really see or to tap into a community of people who would fit very, very well into the humanist community, very curious, very knowledgeable, and again, international, global. Humanism is an international movement, and to see all of those different perspectives. And we have people from Pakistan, from Nigeria, from Albania, from many parts of the UK, from Indian backgrounds, Iranian backgrounds, Russian backgrounds. So bringing together a sense of, and there are many, many young people here today as well, sort of a sense of a global, very well-informed, rational debate that you might have, say, on Reddit or some parts of the other internet discussion forums, to actually have it in person, and then also to have some social element to it and drinks afterwards. It was really, in some sense, the perfect humanist event, and so that fitted into our wheelhouse quite nicely, and we're looking forward to mingling our communities together more in the near future.